to the channel. My name's Rebecca, also known as Reiki Reselling, and I'm a part-time reseller on Amazon. Amazon? Where on earth does that come from? On eBay and Vinted. One day I will be Amazon. So today I've been at the beloved thrift shop, and as you can see, I've gotten quite a few bits and pieces, but I'm really hoping to go to the car boot sale on Sunday because yay, it's car boot season. The car boot sales are back, so we're finally getting rid of the winter sites and over into the summer sites and spring sites. So local to me, we have the team. It's the last week for the Team Valley, which is like an indoor one. It's a bit of a wind tunnel because it's in like this big warehouse kind of thing, and I did get some really good stuff last time from it. There was a couple of house clearance guys that were literally selling everything like £3 for £1. So I got things like a Wii Fit board, which I'm hoping to try and find a game for, because I've seen on eBay that you can get like £20 to £30 if you've got the board and then like a couple of games. So I'm on the lookout for that rather than selling the board individually, because as you can see, they don't really go for very much. So I thought today, I mean, we've had a few sales and stuff, but I thought today we could have a little look at some of the bargains that I've been getting. It's so hard when you go to this thrift shop because everything's like literally on racks and racks and racks of clothing, and you just have to like scour through it all. But I've decided to pick things that I wouldn't necessarily normally pick, but I know they would sell. Perhaps better stuff as well than what I got last time, because I'm trying to be a little bit more selective, pick jazzier stuff or stuff that's a bit more interesting rather than just the plain jumpers and stuff like that I normally pick up. So let's have a look at what I got. So giant bag. First of all, rookie mistake, I forgot my IKEA bag. Luckily they had a few bags for us. The scene is coming, so yes. So first things first, I try to get stuff that's not like boring, but I'm also aware that summer's coming up and I want to try and get my eBay store and my Vinted store full of stuff that is, you know, summer specific, because I know a lot of people will be, you know, they're struggling this year and they perhaps want quality items for less, so they might go secondhand, whereas normally they would have just like had a big spray in Primark and stuff. So first thing was this. It's a denim dress, but it's a genuine Levi dress. It looks really small for a size 12, to be honest. Like the waist on it is tiny, but it had these kind of like pearlescent buttons on it. It's obviously got the Levi on the front. It's got popper buttons, which were quite nice. It's copper as well, which I think is a bit unusual, but it's just a lovely like denim dress that the sleeves can roll up to. Like I say, it is genuine Levi as well, but I thought I couldn't not when it was only 20p. So yeah, I got that. Again, nothing special, but I'm looking for maybe 10 to 12 back on that. I could probably get that in the summer. So yeah, these ones, these are vintage. I don't really know much about them, but again, they had like the way that the thrift shop basically works is they kind of separate it out into different sections. So they have like children's wear, men's wear, kids wear, children's wear, ladies wear, and then they have like shoes along the bottom, bags along the bottom, and then they have like another room where you go and pay, and that room has like bedding, miscellaneous clothing like scarves, hats. They also have like bric-a-brac stuff. I've not really delved into that. I must admit, it's not in my comfort zone. For all I'm a everything reseller, I try to avoid bric-a-brac because I'm very, very clumsy and I don't really know what I'm going to be like, to be fair. When I don't know what I'm looking for, to be honest. Let's admit it. You can try and be an everything reseller, but it doesn't mean that you're going to be successful at it. So I just stay clear. So these are quite vintage. I didn't realise how vintage they were. These are some Adidas tracky bottoms. They are from 2002. They are genuine as well. They've got loads of little tags everywhere. UK 38, which says is a large. I mean, for the age of them, and they're in like really good condition. Like the zips are still intact. You know, they still have the actual fastenings. You know, it's got nice embroidery, 3 stripes as well. Yeah, just needs a little bit of a tidy up, but there's no bobbling on it. No stains, nothing to grumble about. And they were only 20 pence as well. So I thought definitely give them a go. Definitely will get more than 20 pence for them. So these next ones, although I'm an everything reseller, as you've seen from my last few pickups, it's always been clothes, coats, bags, scarves, never shoes. And I think the reason for that is because not so long ago, if you haven't checked it all out, please check it out. I bought a big Amazon like pallet worth of shoes from a reseller that's not like doing reselling anymore, and I've pretty much sold all of them shoes. So I thought I would delve into the shoes again, and I got these. They do need a bit of a clear up. They are high-tech golf. They've got like the grips on them. They're really good condition actually. Super grip. Like, none of the studs are missing. You know, there's loads of detailing in the actual thing. Like when you buy secondhand shoes, you tend to find that the prints and stuff is missing. So if you can get it with the print on, that's usually pretty good, because it means that they haven't really been worn and people are more likely to buy them like that. They feel like real leather as well. And I know that golf season is coming up, so I didn't even pay attention to the size or anything like that. So let's have a look what size they are. They are UK size 8. Not the best size in the world, but for an avid golfer, they might suit men and women. So for all, I would say they're like men's shoes. The brogue design on them and stuff's kind of like women's as well. So yeah, 50p. Now, I do watch a lot of other reselling videos as well. Because we've all got to learn, don't we? Myself included. And I don't hold my hands up and say that I am like this all-knowing, all-singing, all-dancing reseller. I make loads of mistakes. And one of the things... Oh, I think I've made a mistake with these, to be fair. One of the things that I noticed was a lot of resellers tend to pick Clarks. I've personally not had very much luck with Clarks, but I thought I'd give it another go. So there's these. They're absolutely nothing special, and I'm really gutted because they haven't been worn. Like the actual soles and stuff are pristine. The leather on the front's pristine. Inside though, I didn't really look properly. Inside it is all cracked. So I'm really gutted about them. I can definitely get more than the 50 pence that I paid for them. Don't get us wrong. But they're in absolutely appalling condition inside. I really should have looked at that. Like the leather inside's just coming away. They were a good size as well. They were a size 7. So I got them for 50 pence. Probably vint them. I also got these. It didn't really matter what brand it was. They were all 50 pence. All the shoes. Hence why them golf shoes are 50 pence. Hence why these were 50 pence too. These are in a good size. These are a Clarks. They're a size 6. They're in okay condition, to be fair. There's a little bit of like damage to the button, but I don't really think that's going to affect the value too much because there's no scuffs on the front. Like the soles are quite good as well. And it's the Active Air range, which I believe is meant to be like more cushiony and breathable. So it tends to be more popular from what I've researched. So I don't know. Not 100%, but I quite like them myself. They're a nice colour. So yeah, 50p for them. And then these ones I think are Marks and Spencer's. These are called foot gloves, which I do believe to be Marksies, but I picked them up because they're absolutely immaculate. They look like they're brand new, and they're kind of like a brogue sort of style, but they're in like a shoe with a bit of a heel. See, that's like an 1.5 inches, 2 inches. But they're real leather. The stitching on them's really nice as well. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, absolutely nothing fancy, but they're a good size, 6.5. And I just thought I'll get them to fill my shop a little bit, because, you know, it might do someone for school, or work, you know, if they have office and stuff, office jobs. So yeah, so that's them. I do also have this other bag of bags as well. I'm expecting to get sort of 10 to 15 on the shoes, apart from these ones, because like I say, look at the state of them. So yeah, I'll probably get like a couple of quid for them, but that's fine because it's still more than the 50p a piece. I also got this for free. It is an Adidas Manchester United. There's the Adidas. It's genuine. It's got the barcode that scans. Man United. Yeah, Manchester United hat. I don't think it's vintage. Yeah, it's very, very recent. 2018. But all the hats are like 20p. So that the good thing about this thrift shop is everything is priced the same. Doesn't matter what brand it is. So all the shoes are 50p, most of the tops are 50p, the jackets are £1, the hats and stuff are only 20p. But she missed this out when she was pricing it up, and it dropped on the floor, and I was like, oh, is that including the hat? And she went, oh yeah, just have it. So I'll get that for free. Needs wash, because when you sweat and stuff it leaves the marks, doesn't it? But that will clean up nicely. I'm hoping with football season coming up, maybe 5 to 10, but it's a total guess, not done any research, but Adidas football usually is a good win. So I got them. These I got from my little one. These are some Clarks, oops, I'm juggling it around, Monsters Inc. little shoes, again 50p. They are, oh no, I thought they were a 7, because he's like a 7/8 at the moment, but these are a big 7 in Clarks. But I'm just a bit paranoid because one of the labels inside says 6. But even so, Monsters Inc, Disney, Clarks, usually a good pairing. I can easily clean them up and sell them, worst case scenario. But I thought they were cute for 50p. I've never heard of this brand either, but again, these shoes looked virtually brand new. There's a little bit of grass marks, a little bit of mud on, but they look like they've literally been worn once. These are a Beckett, probably just a high street brand, but again, they are quite smart. They're like a dress shoe, loafer style. They feel like genuine leather as well. Yeah, they're a size 11. So yeah, 50p. I also got these. These aren't anything special. They are just an Adidas 3/4 Climate, like it's their version of like being waterproof and stuff. 16 to 18, 3/4 leggings. I might keep them for my holidays, to be fair, but they were only 50p. I'm quite excited about this next one, so I'll be absolutely gutted if it's not worth anything. But I got this for £1. It is a No Fear leather jacket. It's got loads of these unusual kind of like patches on it, which is obviously the style, and you've got like the No Fear logo at the back. You've got a little thing on the, I nearly said the collar, it's not, it's clearly the arm, Rebecca. But again, this was only £1. All the jackets are £1, and I just thought it's quite nice. You've got like the vintagey sort of stripe on it as well. I'm just trying to see what it says. I think it's done deliberately like a biker. Yeah, like it's deliberately designed like a race kind of one, so it's like got the motor oil kind of thing. But it's immaculate, the condition. And it's a size XL as well. So I'm hoping maybe 10 to 15, maybe there's a bit more on it if I'm lucky. If I'm being a bit cheeky. This one I bought purely because I needed another bag. So I had one bag for us, but I didn't have enough space for all of the stuff. It is this. It's absolutely nothing special. It's just end clothing, but it's a really nice big bag, and it's like plasticky. There's no cracks in the plastic either. Usually with these kind of bags, you tend to get some cracking on it. I mean, there's a tiny little bit there, but that's probably off me when I folded it. But yeah, maybe 5 to 10 on that. But I think it was only 50p. So yeah. So I hope this has kind of been a little bit different for you, like showing you what some of the things that I got. I do try to film in the thrift shop, but it was really busy today. It's on from like 9:30 till 11:30, or 9 till 11:30, sorry. And I got there quite late on as well. I've probably missed out on a few bits, but as you can see, they're never in a short supply of stuff. But yeah, let us know what you think down below, what your favourite purchase was from this little haul. Also comment if there's anything that you guys are struggling with. I want to be able to try and help if I can. I know I'm not like the fountain of all knowledge. I haven't been doing it for years, like what some of the other YouTubers have and stuff. But, you know, if I can find anything out for you about some items that you're really struggling to value, pop them my way, drop us a message, and I'll absolutely have a look for you. Because, you know, we can all learn from this kind of thing. There's no shame in learning from it. I learn every single day from it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. My next video is more than likely going to be a boot sale video. I'm going to do 2 boot sales. My local one, well, I say local, it's not really local. It's like 20-30 minutes away. That one was kind of, I kept going to it because it was tiding me over. I was getting all the stock over the winter, because I started off stupidly in the winter when all the boot sales were closing. This one just happened to be all year round, so I was making sure that I could go to the odd one here and there, and I've picked up some good finds, to be honest, so I can't really grumble. But that one was just a little bit too far away from me. I'm quite fortunate where I live because there's literally 2 or 3 that's 10-minute drive away from me, and they're starting to open. So we have one over in Team Valley, which is in Gateshead, and that one is near the end stages. It's only got a couple more weeks, so I'm going to try and go to that one before it finishes. And then we have a one over in Chesterley Street too, which is literally 5 minutes away. They haven't opened it just yet, but I imagine they will in the next couple of weeks, because the big one over in Seaham, that has so many traders. They even stack the different times of when, like, tiers of how much to pay for what time you go in and stuff. So I think as a buyer, you pay a £5 to go in earlier, and then after a certain time it goes to £1. I like to go to the when it goes for £1, not because I'm like cheap, I mean I am, but no, it's because usually they've had what they think is all of the usual kind of buyers. All the resellers will have like been there, gone and moved on, but you tend to get the best prices if you go later. I know there's obviously a risk, and it's like the cardinal rule not to go later, because you can never really get the bargains, but I totally disagree with that. There's quite a few times when people have been selling stuff at the start of the boot sale for 15 quid, 20 quid, 30 quid, and I've getting it for a £5 because they just don't want to take it home. You know, that's the best time to go, for me anyway, and the type of boot sales that I go to. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye.